Hi, this is going to be a video on the battery replacement for an F3. This is an MTH, the Premier Series F3. This is the El Capitan, actually. I noticed it was getting a little crackly. I just picked up this motor. It was getting crackly. So with the crackly sound, when you turn off the power, you know the battery's getting weak. Now, I never did an F3 before, so I didn't realize it, and I unscrewed this bottom thing thinking that I could get to the battery. You can't. So you take off the battery carefully so you don't ruin that little piece. Now this, if you look at it, this is an 8.4 volt, somewhere it'll focus in, 8.4 volt, which is actually what any rechargeable battery, 9 volt battery would be. They're really not 9 volts, they're 8.4. So beware of that too. If you ever have like a walkie-talkie and you buy old AA batteries that are rechargeable, it's gonna be a little less power. Now, I found that this Energizer, on my research, this Energizer is actually 8.4 volt. It says 9, but it's 8.4 is what it is. You put the Energizer in. Well, it's got power, so I'm happy about that. You put it right in. I would recommend if you had some two-sided tape, you could help slide. It slides right in this opening. And I'm actually kind of glad that, okay, I got the rubber there. I got a little bit of sticky stuff down in there. You can't see it, but it's in there. I don't want to catch these wires. So, and it goes back together pretty easily. I already took it off. And once I decided that I was going to get it off, I figured let me show you how it went. See inside of your cab. You can see where your headlights are and stuff like that. There's your motors. Okay, flip it over and just gently place it in. Try to line up the screw holes as you go in. And you know, it didn't just pull out. When I first did it, it wasn't like pulling out. I had to flip the motor over. Once I flipped it over, it came out nice and smooth. Just make sure you don't catch anything. And that's it. Now, what I did was I unscrewed this because I wasn't sure if it was going to come out. And I don't have to show you the whole video of how the 4 screws are, but they're right here, okay? Actually, I had the car flipped the other way, so I'm putting the same screw back where I got it from. And do yourself a favor. Use a magnetic screwdriver, you know, because these screws will drop down on you. You don't need that to happen. So get that magnetic screwdriver in place. And it was just these two. Now, one other screw that I took out by mistake was this super long one. I'll show you. Like I said, I do these videos for real. I show you what really could happen. And there was a screw, was it that one? That I saw. And it was one long screw. Here it is. It's this one. Came right out of the middle. And that was a long screw. I don't know what it was there for. But he was a long screw. So, but anyway, I don't have to show you the whole thing of boring, putting this whole thing back together. That's what you got to do to get the batteries out. It's just these two screws, the batteries come out. You don't have to touch this thing in the middle. Although, I was glad I did because my battery did have sticky stuff on the back. I guess the person who had it before me. And when he, you know, so it actually helped me get behind the battery and push it out a little bit. So I wasn't too upset about that. So do me a favor, like, subscribe. You never know what you're going to get in my videos. In another video, you'll see me running the Capitan set. I do like the set. All right. Hope that helped anybody how to do it. It's an easy thing to do.